All right, we're seeing a
Penguin
RadicaL
of Doom
from the aliens from RadicaL. We are going to see a RadicaL soon, hopefully, from AT. And there it is. Round 4 on Jambi for this match is underway. And we are seeing AT right now starting in Docking Bay, and again, RadicaL starting in Pipework. Same starts as last time. Let's hope we see a great game this time around. We're seeing a split now from from AT. 2 Marines going to repair. We got 2 Marines in pub. Another one up in waste, and an alien up in waste recycling, and RadicaL is moving into gravity to kind of hold that centralized location.
Yeah, and we do see there's probably going to be a nice little engagement here in, I don't even know what this is called because it won't show up on my friggin' map! The pub! That's what it's called. Yeah, we do see Alan and Psycho pushing in. They are going to wait, I guess, for that to be finished building. I think they're going to wait around that corner and hope that I Like Turtles and Coco come around, but they're not. They're going to go up to the north, head towards offload. They're going to head towards offload, and yeah, they're going to go ahead and keep pushing north, up, all the way up, I guess, into organ donation. Are they going to go for some little RT harass here? Okay, AT.
This is good. And now, yeah, Psycho comes in, backed up by a Drifter, backed up by Alan, and using that Drifter to try to suck up some bullets. And Coco goes down, Turtles goes down, and we're seeing now a push from Xenocide and Neem in to waste recycling. Let's hope
What's really interesting about that move is that they, by pushing all the way up north into organ donation, they were able to pull Alan and Psycho off of that RT down in the pub and force them to pull all the way back to their side of the map and stop harassing.
Yeah.
I like that. I think AT needs to do that the entire game. Again, as we heard in our Archaea interview, it's all about making the fights happen on your terms.
Yeah, exactly. And we heard that from Scram. He loves just making the game, the time, the flow, everything needs to follow his timetable, which is probably why he's such a good commander. Thing is the way you play a game and the way you put stuff there, I mean, really, you could, and as we see it with Archaea a lot of the times, make the other team do stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. We do see that a nice ambush engagement down in the pub is going to produce a RT kill for RadicaL. So they are going to be sitting in a nice position with 3 res notes for themselves and only 3 for AT. But pushing all the way up the right side of the map into waste recycling is Patates, Neem, and Xenocide. Phase tech is complete, an early phase as we expected, so I imagine they're going to go ahead and try and drop a phase gate all the way up here into waste recycling. I don't know about that because waste recycling does not provide the best access to the rest of the map. My favorite, again, as we saw in that last match, is gravity. So maybe they'll hold waste recycling and then go gravity, but I would have preferred to see an early gravity phase gate over this early waste recycling phase gate.
Yeah, you just have way more areas on the map if you drop gravity. What I've seen, on this map, on the few times that I have seen it played, I've seen some very aggressive Marine teams actually drop a phase gate in oxygenation and just be able to hold that entire straight down the map down, and it's really tough for the aliens to on a good Marine team to push them out of there and to have access to the other side of the map.
Yeah, exactly. And so we do see they are starting to build up in waste recycling. That RT is going to be the first thing to go up. There are 3 up there, so they're in definitely a very strong position. And as we see Patates come around that corner, Psycho's going to run into him. Psycho is going to not get any couple bites at the beginning, but he's going to run out of ammo and switch to his pistol and not be able to finish that off. We do see, oh boy, Draco and Levskill are going to push in as well. Neem goes down. Xenocide is the only one left against 3 Skulks, and that is just not going to go very well for him.
Yeah, and we see Turtles across the map.
Yeah, we do see that this by focusing these aliens up in the top right corner, they've allowed this has allowed them to expand down to the left a little bit. Coco is there, and there is a drifter. He's literally circling around that drifter, and he doesn't even know it.
Well,
Oh, there he goes. He ran into
he
it.
runs through it.
He ignores it.
He didn't
I think
even
he knew
know
it was there, but I think he saw
Yeah.
flex.
Yeah, and he was more paying attention to that skulk, and now Coco joins Turtle in electrical core, which is another tech point here on Jambi. We're seeing that this 3 skulk push. We got Flex, RadicaL, and Psycho. They split off, and they're moving into Skylights and electrical core. Turtles and Coco are in jeopardy. But it looks like they took a detour, and they're going down into the pub, taking down that RT. Good res harassment here. We see 2 of AT's Marines going through trash ejection. Lev Seal jumps off the ceiling. I don't think he saw that Neem was right behind him because he was trying to go against Patates, and he is still really determined.
Yeah, and we did see Zealot and Allen push into. Oh boy! We do see 2 pushing into that main base in docking bay. Both were taken out by mines. Flex is just barely able to take out the extractor in the pub before I Like Turtle shows up and cleans him up, as he had been very heavily damaged by mines as well. So not a great play, not a great position. Are low on RTs. They're only on 3 with the 4th coming up now in the pub. While Alien sitting on 4, which is very good for them. That lurk is out on the field now in the form of Draco. Draco is lurking up in warehouse, I believe. Or sorry, waste recycling, not warehouse. So definitely a very strong position. That second hive did just get dropped in waste recycling for RadicaL, so this could be trouble. We do see phase gates have been dropped in main base and all the way over on the left side of the map in electrical core. So I think they're going to try and lock down this left side of the map and keep that res flow coming. They definitely want to secure those res nodes and keep the pub, although the pub is currently under attack. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, and I personally don't like the strategy as Marines. I don't like going for electrical core. I think it's that wonky kind of out of the way base that doesn't really give strategic value. I think lends strategic value to the map, as I think the other ones do. I mean, definitely Gravity, but that's a little bit harder to hold. But if you have the team skill to hold it, Gravity is where it's at.
Yeah, I feel like electrical core is very similar in terms of phase gate placement to waste recycling, where you just don't have access to a lot of the map. Again, Gravity for phase gates is just where it's at. The access to the rest of the map that provides. It's like Hub on Tram.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that centralized location always works great for Marines. We saw a hive dropped in waste recycling, 2 crags right behind it. So the aliens now, if you look at your map, they basically own this section of the map, which puts them in a very good position. The Marines really only own this section, while this section in the center is completely up for grabs.
Yeah, and I want to point out here, look at how far they have to run from that phase gate and electrical core just to even get into position to push on pipeworks. I mean, they have to run all the way across to the east, all the way over into offload to get up into organ donation.
Yeah, very windy corridors on this map that make getting anywhere, a chore. And as we see here, that phase gate, in electrical core, it may have just been poor placement. I personally would have put it maybe in skylights. That would have been a little bit easier to get to offload and Gravity. And then obviously from docking you can get to pub to supply, but I probably would have put it in skylights myself.
I would put it in security. Security, if you can't get Gravity, security is the next best thing. Because it gives you access to oxygenation and waste.
Yes, I had to look around for that for a second. I was like, where's security?
I don't know what we're talking about.
Waste Recycling Hive has just finished. We're going to see some upgrades being pumped out. They're sitting on 84 res. Now we see them using it up. Blink has started. A Shift Hive has started being evolved. And Electrical Core has been dropped by the Marines. They got an observatory building as well to help them out there. I would move that phase gate if I could. 3 fades on the field. Allen, Psycho, and Flex. They just took out those Marines, Turtles, and Coco in Skylights. And they are moving into Electrical Core. That's a brand new base. It's very, very vulnerable right now. Rather them, but here comes AT, phasing through and pushing them away. Great defense by AT there.
Yeah, but just keep in mind that they're only on weapons 1 and armor 0. So I don't even know that. I think if they were aware that their upgrades were so low, they may have just decided to stick that out and
Yeah, well, Blink's going to be done too. Celerity, Bile Bomb, that is really going to give the edge to RadicaL.
6 RTs for RadicaL. This is a bad position.
Now, if we look at the map, guys, you can see the complete map dominance ownership right here. This is what RadicaL owns. Definitely most of the map. The Marines are really stuck right here.
Yeah, there needs to be a phase gate in maybe that hallway between trash ejection and gravity, maybe security. I would definitely like to see them move that phase gate from Electrical Core into Skylights, like you said. There needs to be some sort of positioning change here. And look at this, 3 fades pushing into Docking Bay right now. I think they're going to be going straight for that phase gate as the commander gets out to try and fend it off. But he's all by himself with 3 fades there.
Yeah, armor 1, weapons 1. Oh, Fade goes down. Psycho does go down. The observatory went down as well.
Though.
That was hidden in the corner. Fight coming in Electrical Core 2. AT being pulled in many different directions against these higher life forms with and they have, very low upgrades. This is a tough match.
Yeah.
Command station taking damage.
Allen is going to go ahead and clear out gravity as there's a fight going on there. He gets both Coco and I Like Turtles. So they were able to secure Electrical Core and keep Docking Bay under control. But again, they're on the defensive right now, and they need to be pushing something somewhere. So they need to get one guy out over towards repairs in that southeast corner and up into trash ejection, maybe up to security. There needs to be pressure coming out from AT right now, and there's currently none.
Yeah, and we're seeing now an Electrical Core. They just pushed off an alien push, but that one's going to be coming back soon. They just really need to group up and take it out. Fades kind of blinking in and out of the Marine main base in docking. It's Flex versus Coco. Coco just got nano-shielded and run over. We see Max out.
Basically 2 one-on-ones going down there. And there are now 4 fades on the field.
Wow, 4 fades and a lurk.
Yep. And with armor 1 and weapons 1, I mean, that's pretty much unstoppable. I mean, they are doing a good job of swinging back and forth between Electrical Core and kind of holding on to this, but in the meantime, they're just, res buildup for RadicaL is intense. I mean, look at this. Look at Lev Steel. Lev Steel is on a fade, and he has 79 res.
Yeah. I mean,
that must have been a T-res fade.
Yeah, I mean, he can definitely go Onus right now and just end this quicker. Or, I'm sorry, more quickly. Now we're seeing a concerted push by RadicaL from Skylights into Electrical Core. AT doing, like you said, a good job trying to defend against what we can see as the inevitable. And we see a Gorge behind him. They have a healing base built in Skylights.
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of Electrical Core, I think.
Yeah, I mean, when the healing is so close and they just have to blink back, heal, blink back in, this is basically Electrical Core is gonna go down. If this goes down, it's gonna be a quick GG from AT. They cannot recover from this.
Oh well, Lev Steel has gone down, but again, Lev Steel is the one sitting on 84 res, so I don't think he really minds.
Yeah.
He'll either get another fade or go Onus.
Yeah, he'll probably go Onus right now. I mean, I would.
No reason not.
Why not? No
Yeah,
reason not to.
Why not?
Yeah, an electrical core is just getting hammered. Phase gate is down to 13%. Lameness is
We
in
just
there.
saw Draco go fade.
We've seen Lev steal as an egg. He's probably going to be Onos pretty soon once he pops out.
Yep. He just went from 86 to 11.
Yeah.
That is the Onos res number.
Command station under attack.
All right, and electrical core is done. The AT has been pushed back to docking. It looks like they're going to try to make a push onto the right side of the map. They're going through shipping right now and then into gravity. Maybe they'll try to hold gravity.
Yeah, and if they can get another chair up in gravity and get a phase gate there, not unforeseeable. They do have 4 res nodes, so they are okay. Yep, they're going to go ahead and try and get a phase gate in gravity right now.
Yeah, and try to build up gravity at this point. They are sitting on
but here comes
18
the Onos.
T-res, and the Onos is coming. It is in the pub right now, 20%. They have an Onos on the field, 4 fades, and a gorge, guys. And now
like
here's the
sometimes
push
when
into
the Onos is
docking.
rolling in. Yeah, sometimes when the Onos is rolling in, I feel like Jurassic Park, where you've got the glass of water and shaking.
yeah. You see, like, the Marine commander inside his CC. He's just looking at the water cup.
The water cup going. Oh God.
And he's like, maybe it's the power trying to come back on.
They see by movement. Don't move.
Alright, guys, and that takes RadicaL to 4-0 against AT. The 2 maps played today was Vale and Jambi. RadicaL wins.
Congratulations to RadicaL. Very well played on their part. Definitely good organization, good strategy. Pretty much all points in that game. I think that